Did you drop that weapon? No. 68 experience, 18 gold. Thank you. Come again.
Hello.
Come on, dude. Hit him. 67% chance. Dude, he's gonna... Here we go. Come on. Miss, miss, miss. That was horrible. 100%. Even with the debuff. Oh. So the debuff doesn't affect my hit percentage. It affects his. Here we go. Ooh, rusty sword of strength and health. Let's check our inventory. Ooh, I leveled up too. Damage 19, strength 2. This is weaker than what I'm... Alright, so far we've been doing 1, 2 health, stam, dex, and strength. Okay, I get this. I get this at level 8, Fury. Can I upgrade it again? Level 6 I can upgrade it again. Alright, let's go with that. Whoa! Okay, so this is throwing axes. I don't want to be a throwing barb, though. Alright, let's try this setup, see how it works. Yeah! Debuff missed. Throw missed. Let's try again. Debuff hit. Throw missed. Jesus, we gotta run. Holy cow, that was close. That was real close. So this sword is damage 19, but with +2 strength. The other sword's damage 23. Let's fix these tactics. Died to the bleed. Gimme, gimme. Ooh, critical hit right there. Bow of the Neophyte and Force. Can I even use a bow? 24 damage with the bow. Huh. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're gonna switch up some tactics. Going ranged Barbarian. Got these dudes out here forming the bandits too. Whoa, okay. What's that last melee attack though? Is he trying to hit him with the bow? Why is my dude rushing in there though? Ouch! Got some gloves. I don't like the bow. Oh, he hit me for 77. Am I not hitting him with my bleed? There's the bleed, okay. I'm out of stam? I'm out of stam. Yeah! Oh boy. I ran out of stam, okay. Okay, the throw is not doing anything. Man, my chance to hit is so bad. I need more decks. Oh, I'm gonna die. No! Lost 40 XP and 14 gold. All right, we're trying this build right here. We're trying. How do I sell the bow? Oh. These pants look like they're good. Knowledge 1, HP 25. I don't care about the knowledge. How do I sell? What's this? What? How do I sell? Hello? Oh, this dude is buying stuff made by Billy, and I was looking for Billy forever earlier. know. I want to know how I sell stuff. It has a gold value, right? So I should be able to sell it. Yeah, you know. He's still hurt from before. Yes, revenge. A knob of minor magic and health. What's this? Damage 23. Looks like a fist weapon of some sort. Get him! Get him! Whoa! He's gonna die to the bleed. Thank you. Bone axe of health? What? Damage 20. Dear players, the server will be shut down in 1 hour for an update. Dude, I've been having fun in this game. I only have 10 points now. I'm out of stam, that's why. Whoa, 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 careful. So if I have 0 stam, 13. Wow. I gotta figure that out. I have no idea. So this also causes a less likely to hit. This causes less likely to hit with melee, ranged, and mental. Should I take this out and just go with the axe? Let's see. What up, Wiz? Welcome back. Servers are going down for an update of some sort. I got to level 5. Got a couple pieces of gear. I got a different weapon. Install that Embers Adrift. Got that ready to go for Friday. So the axe hit and it gives them a decreases the chance to hit for 2 rounds, but it also does damage. Oh, go get him! I want to see. You know what we should do real quick? Let's look at video. Let's look at classes in Embers Adrift.
Hey, we're doing something different today. We have some news on Embers Adrift. I'm not going to go into the whole history of being years in development.
Ooh, look at that. Is that a bear?
From Saga of Leucemia. Instead, we are going to do a little recap of their 30-minute devlog, sprinkle in some opinions, and also talk about their little announcement that they put out as well. Links to their website and Discord are in the description. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. I took a bunch of notes on this for you guys. And join our Discord server if you aren't.
Look at the archer.
That's what we cover on this channel, and it's what we talk about on Discord. And it's also where we test them out as a party, and we're always looking for more party members. Anyways, this should be pretty short. I took a bunch of notes. If you're unfamiliar with the game, there is also gameplay footage on here from the stream, and I'll probably have it on repeat. There hasn't been much info on this game really yet, even though it's been in development for a long time. So the first chunk, they talked about tab targeting. They say how they're going for more of a strategy rather than button mashing, and I quote, "We want to allow you to slow down a bit. It's it's more difficult to work together as a group when everyone is chaotically trying to survive. And I'm not sure why that would necessarily be a bad thing. Chaos is a lot of fun in the MMOs in general, especially the action combat ones, but I guess they just don't want to go for that. They say it gives more opportunity to help others, as in outside of your party if you stumble upon someone. They also say it gives you more opportunities to apply crowd control, which I don't really understand. I've not had an issue with crowd control in any action combat games. I took note that they seem to want to make it into a resource management game, mentioning stamina multiple times. As someone who doesn't really play games that are like 20 or 30 years old, I think that is more for the EverQuest people. There's a lot of stamina management and resource management in there, but if I'm wrong, let me know. I know they did mention EverQuest a few times. 7 minutes in, they still continue to talk about strategy, and then one of the guys talk about how it's more relaxed, but I feel that's kind of contradictory. I'm not sure. They talk about group-based gameplay and community, can type while in combat, talking and giving commands to teammates. Still don't see how that's an argument for tab targeting being better than action combat, because if you're actively developing your
How
game
close
to be
does he
in
gotta
tab
get to
targeting
shoot?
format instead of action combat, they for sure think that tab targeting is better. They continue
That's
on to
not
mention that the
that's
group tab is 6
he's
players,
he's
saying that more
in melee
customization among
range.
players. They don't need specific makeup of roles for a dungeon. There are 3 roles or specializations. You can be a defender, a striker, and support. I'm not going to explain it like they did because you are gamers. I'm sure you can figure it out. Base roles get used for first introductory 6 levels, then you can specialize. They further talk about the region system. A number of abilities are based off of regions or consumables. Strength of ability depends on the region used. They think it's a good idea because it's a consumable as a mob drop, so it gives you a reason to go out and explore and grind with your friends. One of them mentions how they can spend a lot of time killing spiders for venom glands for his poison strike, and there's also other types of venom. And they also mention how there are lots of region options for many different abilities. I personally think that's boring. I'm not sure why I would want to go out and grind just so I can grind.
Alright, we're gonna have to switch that. Let's see this.
Hi guys, welcome for this new video about Embers Adrift, an indie MMORPG, and I'm the kind of player to spend our character creation, which is option. It's getting there and I really want to show you. There we go, our basic silhouette, male, female, and then your usual option like the size, tall and small, that you can see is quite drastic in our game. And you're small, you're very small, and you're tall, you're very tall. Beside the size, you also have the muscle tone if you want someone a bit more weak or stronger. With the darker skin tone, you can see this better. Here, this guy has a really strong muscle, right? Now the fun part. In our game, we wanted to offer a lot of diversity and tools for you to really stand out in the crowd if it was your wish.
What do you think?
So
She's
we
from
do
Brooklyn?
have plenty of pre-made
Or is she
shape
from Jersey?
that will allow to have a different
I
body
think she's from
type
Brooklyn.
than your
The accent gives it away.
and those combined with the size allow you to really make different type of character that even from afar will look different. In addition, you have a sturdy guy, you make it small, you add him a beard, and you have a dwarf. You make it thin, you have a hobbit, and you make it tall, you remove the beard, and you have an elf. Isn't that beautiful? And as you can see,
So, yeah, I think she's
those
French.
differences are quite significant.
I was just being a dumbass. I would like to see
You
classes.
can expect all the time, and you can find some other color of shirt. An additional degree in immersion. So we do have some interesting characters.
Look at that. That dude looks
sometimes.
cool.
That character look really badass. I like the fact that you have all kinds of silhouette among our NPCs and that our players.
Hey everybody, welcome. I'm John with Stormhaven Studios, aka Drinden, and today we're going to do a little
This dude
series
looks
called
cool.
Tips and Tricks with Drinden. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things that might make your life a little bit easier in Embers Adrift. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe and like and share with your friends if you think this is something that they would like to enjoy as well. So without further ado, let's get started. the first thing I want to tell you guys about is every time I log into the game, I always hit O first, and I go ahead and check the looking for group button, and that puts me in this list with all the other people looking for group. The servers are locked down right now, so obviously there's no one else in the game but me. Of course, if there were, I would just hit the refresh button. This list populates, repopulates to give you the most up-to-date list of everyone who's looking for a group. If you're in a group and you want more people in your group, you can, the party leader has to do this. You check the looking for more button, and then you go into this, and anyone who's looking for a group can also see groups that are looking for a group. That's kind of confusing. So
Oxford.
Anyway, if you see someone you might want to group with, you can right-click on their name. A context window will drop down.
Me and Wizard
You
are
can click
checking
Send
out
Tell, and you can communicate with that person.
the
and
Embers
join the group.
Adrift video.
You can also, if you don't have a group and you see someone you want to group with, you can right-click and just click Send Invite, and hopefully they join up with you, and you guys go and have great adventures together. Hunting, you know, crafting, or whatever you want to do. So that takes care of the social window.
I was looking
Let's
for
take a
a
look at
video
the
about the
ability bar.
classes.
So with the ability bar, there's a couple things I want to point out. One of them being the...
Ooh,
so
you get
if
a taunt. You
If I
get a
want to
taunt
move
skill.
stuff around on my bar, for example, I can't just click on it because that will use my ability. So what I have to do is hit Shift click, and then I can move it around. Now, in my bag, that's not the case. I can just click on anything and move it. If I want to split a stack, I hit Shift click, and now I can split that stack. So yeah, this is my role, Defender. If I hit J, I go into the skills window. This is my role, Defender.
So over here, looks, is that like a paladin, the first one?
One of the cool things that we just implemented is there's a position bonus there you can see towards the bottom. So if I'm fighting in front of an enemy, I have a +5 to threat bonus as a defender. If I don't have aggro and I'm fighting from the side, I have a +3 threat bonus. So I'm going to want to make sure as a defender I'm always trying to face my enemies head on and get the most threat bonus I can get.
Look at this. What is this? What is that? And what is this?
If I hover over resistant, for example, our abilities actually get more and more powerful as you level. So if I hold Alt, you can see some gold letters pop up saying what the next tier is. So I'm currently level 6, and the next tier is level 10. So at level 10, I'm going to increase the duration of this ability by 15 seconds. You can see down by expiration there, it moves from 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Good information. So this has to do with the inventory, and I'll run over the blacksmith in a second. Standard, but just wanted to make sure everyone knew that that is available. And then we'll go over to the that's been damaged, and I need to fix
it too
that.
low?
So there's two ways to do that. I can click and unequip my mace, and I can put it in the window and hit repair. You know, it can get a bit tedious to unequip all of your stuff, put it in there, hit repair, and then put it back on. You can click this little blue button and simply click all your items and repair that without having to unequip it, which is very, very nice.
I think I fixed it.
So you can see this table here, it says merchant on it. Basically, instead of clicking on NPCs in our game, you click on the tables to interact and get all the things that you need. This one, clearly, you know, if you look at the table, it kind of... If I do choose to forget a roll, I do start back at level 1. So I'd say kind of make your decision on what roll you're going to pick before you get to level 10. Roll, I do start back at your skills. You'll see I can right click on Defender and I can forget that roll. If I do choose to forget a roll, I do start back at level 1. So I'd say kind of make your decision on what roll you're going to pick before you get to level 10, just so that you don't waste too much time. Over here we have our shared bank. All our banks are shared. It says test bank right now because we still are in alpha testing. But yeah, these or anything like that, you can get those. This is currently
Crafting
what our
stations?
crafting station looks like. So, let's say, for example, you know, you get stuck on some collider or something, you know, in some rocks or something, and you can't get your character unstuck. There's a trick you can use to get unstuck, and it's simply in the chat you type /stuck.
Oh god.
And a tip I want to say is if you are having trouble with certain controls in the game, or you can't figure out how to do something game. So, and you can also change them. You know, everything's rebindable. So if you wanna
Everything is
change your
rebindable.
keyboard
Gaming
to some other
101.
bindings that you feel more comfortable with. Have a team here is working super hard
Look
to
at
bring
this
you
dude.
an MMORPG in 2022, and we're super excited about it. And if you want to support us in a more serious way, you can head over to our website, pre-order the game. We're opening.
Hold on. Look at this dude. Yay! Thanks, Ox. It's subscription based too, huh? Interesting. Guys, we've played worse. We played worse than this. Look at that. That looks cool. Right? This all looks cool. They all going out. The dude with the shield, the guy with the banners, the archer, the dual wielder. Party frames. I hear my grandkids. I just want to run out there and grab them. Haven't seen them all week since Sunday. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Look at the dude with the lantern. Come on. You painting tonight, Ox? Or no? Yesterday you said you were. Shadowbane, yeah. Alright, this dude.
You could hold hands and sing Kumbaya around the Ember Ring, aka Campfire, if you'd like, or you can look at the stone cold facts, which I'm going to lay out for you today. Embers Adrift used to be called Saga Leucemia. Something crazy went down.
Oh, I
don't really know
remember.
what
Saga
happened there,
Leucemia.
But, corporate shenanigans Creative differences? I don't know, but they've stripped away everything they promised they were going to make with Saga of Leucemia, including some pre-order packages. I don't know how you're going to fulfill those when they're supposed to be like cloth maps of the Saga of Leucemia world, etc. And that makes no sense now because all of that has been thrown in the garbage, as well as deleting all the old footage of the game being developed that existed prior and immediately just getting rid of all evidence and then kind of acting like this is some new thing like Embers Adrift. Well, I've got news for you. Unless you enjoy talking to tables as NPCs, and unless you enjoy a pre-alpha game from 2 years ago with minor tweaks, and most of those tweaks are bad, such as getting rid of magic, destroying all the cool story and lore, I don't see a single interactable NPC. I've only seen a couple of guards, no interaction. The only interaction I've seen is with tables. So if you like that, we're going to get to all this in a minute, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to break down how I believe this game is pretty much the game that they were testing with closed pre-alpha type testers several years ago. They're actually planning to launch in 2022 and ask you to pay $50 for the box price, as well as a subscription fee to play this pre-alpha garbage, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is garbage. I'm gonna prove it to you right now. I don't want you wasting your money, and they do not deserve to be rewarded for whatever money grab this actually is turning out to be. And once again, before I absolutely rip this apart and show you the evidence that I have, I just gotta say, I love classic
Wizard.
MMOs. That's my passion.
Wizard.
I love tabletop RPGs. This one is claiming to be both of those. I don't think so. Tabletop RPGs are deep and rich in lore. Your lore page is silly. It's silly, okay? It's not deep. Is there even a city? Because you mentioned places in your lore. However, I've seen nothing, and you've shown nothing. So either A, you're really, really, really bad at trying to sell your product because you're showing us nothing of value here, or you don't have anything to show. And I believe it's the latter because that was a high-quality trailer they put out. It doesn't show anything. It shows them fighting some animals, but you can tell there's some production there. So I do believe they're showing us everything they got. They just don't got nothing. They got what they had back in pre-alpha, minus a ton of features. Anyway, let's dig in. I'll let you be the judge. But before I do that, I do got to point out one thing. They could have delivered Saga of Leucemia with or without the original creative director, whatever. They could have still made it. They had the full rights to make Saga of Leucemia. They could have kept everything that was in the game in pre-alpha and launched it that way with the cool lore, with the quests, with all the magic and everything, but they would have had to make some more VFX and spell effects, that kind of thing, and I just think they didn't want to do it, or they couldn't.
Whoa. So what's this? Warlord? Sentinel?
Some more VFX.
Duelist?
And spell effects, that kind of thing, and I just think they didn't want to do it, or they couldn't do it, and for whatever reason,
so there were people streaming it a couple days ago.
The consumer for $50 and a sub. Let's get to it. Here's a clip from back when it was Saga of Leucemia showing a quest. I just wanted to make it clear that 2 years ago, maybe even further back, well, yeah, definitely further back than that. So back in 2020 and before, there were quests, dialogue, and a story in the game. This has been axed. This will not be in Embers Adrift because it's no longer Saga of Leucemia, which is the game they promised to make, I would like to mention. Here's another feature from pre-alpha that won't be in the launched game of Embers Adrift. Oh, look there. Looks like we got some classes.
Oh, wow.
Looks like I see a little bit of magic. Nope.
See, this would have been cool.
No magic in Embers Adrift. You pay them $50, pay them a sub for a while, and maybe they can afford to actually make an MMO. Okay, so not only are we getting a game that is worse than it was 2 years ago in pre-alpha, we are also getting some new features. Let's go ahead and let's cover those, baby. So the Embers ring. Let's just, you know what, I'm not even going to try to explain it. First, let's hear what Campfires were in Saga of Leucemia by Renthel years ago.
Campfires in our world help you, first and foremost, regenerate your hit points and your stamina more quickly than if you were doing it in the wild by yourself. Static campfires, which are ones that are always lit, have a set regeneration rate. Campfires that can be lit by another player using the survival mastery have a higher regeneration rate, and they have a limited window of time that they can last. Campfires are also important for our version of the, we can call it the death mechanic, even though it's not necessarily death. We did talk about this in the previous stream, so I don't want to dedicate a whole lot of time to it right now, but we can talk about it later on. Basically, if you fall in combat, you can get a wound, which lowers, here I'll just kill myself real quick, and show some of our GM stuff. And you'll notice that I now have a 10% wound on my character, and if someone can revive me real quick.
Now let's hear about one of their very few new features, which is, I think it's the only one, which is the Embers ring from Embers Adrift.
And you'll notice I have some wounds over here. And those wounds basically take away your maximum health. So if I were to regen my health up, if I weren't to have an Ember ring, if I were to just regen my health, it would stop at, well, it was at 15%.
Notice that they're doing some crafting, and I'll show some side-by-sides. You can see that it's the exact same as it was
This
a couple
dude
of
went
years ago.
all in
But
on this
also,
video.
he bought a merchant. That is ridiculous. I've never seen anything this ridiculous in a game that's claiming to launch this soon in my life. If this was early pre-alpha and they're like, look, we just haven't added the merchant, which is exactly what happened when they were making Saga Leucemia during a stream with Simurg, who I'm also friends with, and he said, hey, look, it says merchant because we don't have the game optimized well enough. We can't really put all these NPCs in the game yet until we get to that point. So for now, we have a placeholder for us you want to add. That is cool. That is fine. But this is a fantasy RPG, and I want to fight some cool stuff, man. I want to fight some trolls. I want to fight some goblins and just creatures that are known in tabletop RPGs. Maybe there's a tabletop RPG out there that I've never played and never would, where you fight a bunch of woodland creatures. I don't know. Maybe rename your game to
fighting
Green
rabbits.
Field or something. I don't
He
know.
wants
But
to
you
fight
cannot-
ogres
you
and
cannot
trolls,
sell. Please,
and they're fighting
please, for the love of
rabbits.
God, don't do this to the
What?
MMO genre. Do not do this, Stormhaven Studios. You had the rights to make Saga Leucemia. For whatever petty reason you don't want to do that, that's fine. That's your decision. Do not release a pre-alpha game
shit.
and call to launch. The MMO genre has had enough of the shenanigans, enough of ripping people off, enough of money grabs, enough of corporate greed. Stop what you are doing right now. Do not do this. Do not ruin your reputations. Your faces are all over this product. It will ruin your career
My
if you
God.
release an absolute
This is like
pile of
Hamboski.
garbage. Talking to tables is not acceptable. Surely you get together and have meetings and have surely somebody at that table said, don't do this. This is a fool's errand. We are screwed. Please. And you, the viewer, do not, please, do not spend your money unless everything I just mentioned sounds okie dokie, handy-dory to you. This is not good. This is what pisses me off when developers do exact things like this. This is not a launch. Don't call it a launch. Back it up because you claimed you're launching in 2022. You claimed the game is fully funded to launch. Well, that depends on your definition of launch. If this is your definition of launch, I guess it is fully funded. But that is not the definition that the average human being who breathes oxygen on the planet Earth thinks is a proper launch for an MMO. Look around. Look around. Take a little temperature of the air. Stick your little finger on your tongue, swipe it across, and stick it out into the outside world. You cannot launch a game for $50 and charge people this amount of money for no features, for just literally killing farmland creatures and sitting around a campfire to regen your broken leg. That's not gonna work. Don't do it. That's all I gotta say. Sorry to get so angry. You guys know it's not often that I get this upset over an MMO unless they're just, it's got all the red flags. And this is a game that is targeting my favorite subgenre of MMOs, which is classically spirited MMOs, and it's attacking TTRPG type MMOs, in my opinion. Don't do it, Stormhaven Studio. Back away, or you're going to learn a lesson. That's all I gotta say, because the people will vote with their wallet, and it will be what it is.
Dear players, the server will shut down in 30 minutes for an update. Alright, let's kill something. Damn, he wrecked me. Mobile game, yeah. This is an isometric MMO, RPG, PvP, looting, open world. Tactical strategy. I don't know if you can play it on mobile, but if you could, it wouldn't be bad. Just got 68 XP, 22 gold. Check out the map. Pretty huge. You got a bunch of quests. You got a bunch of tasks. You got classes. You have druids. You have wizards. You have voodoo casters. You build your deck, kind of. That's what I call it. It's a deck. You get 2 slots to start with. If you unlock the premium, you get another 2. I'm grinding on these bandits for XP and loot. Once I get higher level, unlock some more abilities. You get pets, you get companions, you get groups. You drop items when you die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you could do this in mobile, that'd be pretty good. Because then I'll sit in the bedroom on my phone. Oh, I'm out of stam. What do I do? Since the servers are going down in about 20 minutes, I'll jump on to Mortal Online and do some farming. Hopefully I don't get PK'd. Yeah, I went to the cash shop. It's pay to win. It's 100% pay to win. Oh yeah, you do. Oh wait, I do have potions. I can't open my inventory in this mode. I don't think I can. Yes. XP bar on the bottom, it's moving. You rest. Here are my potions. What do they do? Stand pot. Can I put this on a hotbar? Look, 30 days premium with the cash shop. Check out these skins. That's pretty cool. Look at the capes. This one. Look at this one. You don't want to know what $2,500 platinum costs in this game. It's like 60 or 70 bucks. But you can buy the pieces, individual pieces. What the fuck with the missing, dude? Critical hit? Alright. I'm gonna go see my grandkids, and server's going down, and play some Mortal when I come back, so I'll be back. Ox, thanks for that sub. Wiz, thanks for coming by. Let me know what you can do, Wiz. I messaged you in Discord. Ox, I'll see you later for your painting stream. What are we painting? What are you painting anyway? These fucking cool characters you can make, dude. Look at that. You wouldn't play this dude right here? This is fucking all you right here. Or this. This rogue. Look at the archer. The druid. The druid. Oh, dude, I'm gonna play a druid. I'm gonna make a druid next. Female druid. This is the Barbarian, that's what I'm playing. Here's the Knight. Damn, dude. Alright.